March 18th, Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock. Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
Okay, so we're here in Mill here in Punch London Gym. I've got head trainer to Dr. Chisora, Don Charles, with me. Don, thanks for inviting us down for the sparring. Sparring looked good, Chisora looks fit. 3 weeks away, how's it feeling?
Everything's great, I mean, we've been here before, so I don't want to jinx it. Everything's good so far. Obviously, as you know, pulled up from the previous meeting with Tyson Fury through injury, and that's always our biggest fear. Of anything happening, but so far, touch wood, and everything's going well.
How's the hand injury sort of healing up? I saw him, as I said, sparring. He was putting the pressure on as well, so he's comfortable. The hand looks fine. Everything's okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, the hand is holding out. It's one of those things you can't really not use it because you're nursing it. No, you have to use it, and you have to. It's a gamble. Everything we're doing, like it's a calculated gamble in this case. He has to use the hand. Trying to fine tune of what we're going to exhibit on the day.
Okay. It's almost like back-to-back camps. Obviously, he was training hard before for the first fight that was supposed to happen in September. He hasn't taken much time out. I know he's training hard again. Is there that fear of a burnout maybe, or is he is it fine-tuning now?
Yeah, I mean, this is where experience comes into it. We've been Derek's been boxing for a long time now. Us as a team, we've grown together, so we kind of have learned how to manage the time. Yeah, so it's about time management more than anything.
Does any of the boxers, do they benefit from a kind of a cancellation, a time to maybe regroup and look at different things, or it's just a case of it's a negative now, you've got to almost turn it into a positive?
Yeah, I think it's the second part you said, it's more turning a negative into a positive. Because we were ready to fight last time. The campaign, the preparation for the last campaign was really, really good. He was ready to go. Unfortunately, what happened. And so, but hey, like I said, we have to be positive and go forward.
I was speaking to a few boxing fans on my Twitter page. Looking at Derek Chisora's record, they think, and I still think as well, Derek Chisora is underrated. Do you think he's given the adulation for what he's achieved? I mean, he went in there, gave Vitali his toughest fight, he beat Helenas, maybe didn't get that fight. Do you think he's underrated, Derek Chisora?
We don't really look too hard into what people think, okay? I mean, we respect the fans, we do hear what they're saying, but we don't look too deep into whether people underestimate Derek Chisora, because we're still working, driving, aspiring to become the best we can be. Derek as a boxer, our team that trains Derek Chisora, we're always pushing to become a better team on all different departments. So people can think whatever they want to think, whether they want to underestimate people, Derek Chisora. That's up to them. We can't help that. We haven't got no control over that. What we have got control of is what we are doing, and that's what we're doing every day of the week. Is trying to get better in every department.
Is this one of those fights which a lot of people have as a 50-50 fight? Is it one of those where you look at every kind of advantages? Derek's obviously fought the bigger people, bigger names. He's been in the bigger fights. Do you look for that as an advantage in this fight?
It's an advantage if you can utilise it, and we intend on doing so. We've been in those big fights, you're quite right. My boy Derek's done so well. And he's very, like I always make a point, it's almost like I hear myself repeat myself, I'm going to say it once again, considering how many fights he has had up to date collectively, amateur and professional, okay? He's, in my opinion, in my eyes, he has overachieved. But nevertheless, we're still trying to get better at what we do, at what he does as a fighter.
Fight was supposed to be in the MEN Arena the first time. It's now an XL Arena, so it's almost like Derek Chisora's home turf. Is that playing advantage to anyone?
There's always an advantage, playing at home. There's a pressure it brings as well. You're at home, but again, we're well travelled. We've been everywhere to box. So as long as there's a ring and a referee, it doesn't really matter where it is, because when that bell rings, trust me, the fighters and the team, that ring could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. You don't really hear the crowd. because it's almost like you're cocooned into your own little world for that moment, however long the fight lasts.
Yeah.
It's almost you don't hear, everything goes like silent, and when it's over, bang, you can hear everyone again. It's a really strange experience.
Looking at Tyson Fury's resume, this is definitely his toughest fight. Looking at Derek Chisora's resume, probably not. Would you say this is Derek Chisora's toughest fight?
In what sense?
In terms of, you look at, he's fought Vitali, he's fought Helenius, he's fought David Hay. Obviously the next fight's always the biggest, but I mean, is this Derek Chisora's toughest in terms of level of competition?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. You know, it's I mean, with every credit given to Tyson Fury, he was victorious over Derek Chisora 3-4 years ago. We're not taking nothing away from him, but no, certainly not by far not the toughest fight Derek has had to date or going to have. No. But he brings a big threat. Listen, he holds a victory over us, so it's 1-0 up.
Yeah.
If we were playing football, it's 1-0 up. It's half time. We've gone back to the dressing rooms. I'm going to come back in the second half and kick his ass.
Good. Going off the subject slightly, I interviewed Anthony Joshua about 2 weeks ago, and I asked Anthony Joshua, when do you think you'll be ready to step up against Tyson Fury or Derek Chisora? He said January, February. Is he ready?
Well, that's up to them. You know, at the end of the day, Josh and his handlers. You're asking my opinion?
Yeah.
Is he ready? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, is he ready for the likes of a Derek Chisora or a Tyson Fury?
How can I put this? It's something I haven't really thought about. Yeah? But if you give me a second which you have to think about it, my reply would be no. Yeah. Definitely not, because and the question I will ask is why? It's not necessary at this point in his career, Joshua, to be able to even thinking of names like that. No. Because he has a long way to go. Yeah. Okay? He has a long way to go. He's overachieved. Again, he's another guy who's overachieved. Yeah. He's not supposed to have done what he has done to date. Yeah. In the World Championships and in the Olympics. Yeah. Yeah. He overachieved. Yeah. But let's not get. I certainly am not the type of guy to get carried away. Yeah. Yeah. Even if Joshua was with me, I still would be saying the same thing, that we shouldn't get carried away. He has got. Remember, he's still got to go and win the British title. Yeah. If they choose to go that route. And before you could even start saying the likes of maybe if all's going well at their end, maybe in 18 months' time to 24 months' time, let's see where we all are before we can start mentioning those names together. No, but right now I don't think so. They should be, him or his handlers should be even thinking that way. Yeah? Look after this kid, because he will unify the divisions in the future. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua here. Yeah. Look after him. He's got the capacity and the capability of unifying the division. The last person to do that from this side is Lennox Lewis, the great Lennox Lewis. Yeah, he unified it. Joshua is capable of doing that, but given the time, do not rush this kid.
Yeah, is there a danger, obviously, as you say, them rushing? I mean, Eddie Hearn's obviously mentioned your guys' names. He's mentioned David Price. He's mentioned Tyson Fury as well.
Can I really interrupt you there? Eddie Hearn does not step into the ring and fight. Yeah. Yeah? He's a promoter. He's a very good promoter. What he's doing so far, he's doing really well. But he doesn't get in the ring when that bell rings to fight. So therefore, let's be patient. I'm just talking about on a British angle here. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's all a British thing, right? Yeah. Right. So therefore, collectively, let's be patient with this kid. He's an Olympian. He's a gold medalist. Let's be patient with him. What's the rush? Yeah. What's the rush? He's not rushing to break the record as the youngest person who's going to win the world title. Mike Tyson holds that record. Prior to that, Muhammad Ali, the great Muhammad Ali, held that record of the youngest heavyweight to have won the heavyweight title at the youngest age. Is it the number of fights that you've had? Michael Spinks fought Muhammad Ali for a world title in his 8th professional fight. Yeah. Okay. So those records have already been broken. Unless he wants to break that record, he can't break Spinks' record, because I think is Joshua 8-0 now or 9-0?
I think he's 9-0 now.
Right. So that record has already been broken. So what other record are we trying to achieve here? So let's take our time.
Yeah, it's a fantastic card, obviously, that Derek Chisora is on. Obviously, we've got the likes of Billy Joe Saunders against Chris Eubank Jr. on the card. We've got Bradley Skeet versus Frankie Gavin on the card. That's almost taking the pressure off a slight bit. I mean, a lot of people have said that maybe Billy Joe Saunders, Chris Eubank is getting almost like the paper inches in the column. A lot of people are talking about that fight. Are they talking about that fight more than Derek Chisora Tyson Fury?
You know, I'm totally oblivious to all this because it's all irrelevant to what our head has always been into what we're doing. Yeah. What's happening out there, you kind of get to hear it, but you know what? We'll block it out because it's not necessary to. It doesn't make any difference to us whether people are saying that's their opinion, and even if that was the case, we've still got a fight to deal with on the 29th of November.
Looking forward and looking, not trying to look too past the side, but if Derek Chisora does win, is it a guaranteed world title shot? Frank Warren's kind of said it's a guaranteed world title shot next.
Again, this might sound naive or ignorant. We're not even looking at that.
Good.
All we're looking at is the obstacle that's in front of us on the 29th. Is a very big man called Tyson Fury. He's very big. Yeah? We need to take care of business on the 29th. Then whatever happens after that happens. We just want to be in a position to do what's next. As in by being the victor on the 29th of November.
So it's going to be a revenge mission.
To equalise that defeat, we need to not erase it, you can never erase it, it happened. We need to equalise that defeat 1-1. Then hopefully if Mr. Fury after he's been beaten, because till you're beaten you don't know what it's like till you've been beaten, right? Let's see how he comes back. If he comes back, then there might be I've always predicted that potentially a third meeting, 3 meetings between Chisora and Fury. But for that to happen, we have to equalise the loss to Fury, the first loss to Fury.
There you go, Don. Thanks for talking to Boxtalk.
So it was a pleasure.